Hello there. This time I have a challenge for you in terms of cell protection. Before us lies a dummy worksheet which has several numbers. Some of them are calculated, some of them are assumptions. It's just mimicking a very simple financial model. Now the question is, I want to protect only those cells where I have written some kind of a formula logic. Simply watching the video won't help. Practice well. So take the initiative. Get access to all my YouTube practice files from the description given below. Now, to be able to do that, you would have to first identify which cells are containing formula and then perhaps make sure that the format cells is enabled. Within that, you go to protection and the locked option is still on. If you had watched our previous video, you would recollect that by default all the cells in a given worksheet are marked for protection. The lock option is still on. So what do I do first? I choose the entire sheet, I press Ctrl digit 1, or I may right click, go to format cells. I make sure everything is unlocked. Now the problem is, in a typical financial model where there are thousands of rows which contain formula, how do you selectively choose them and make sure all of them right click format cells protection locked has been applied? Now you can do that manually, I'm not stopping you, but the point is you will take a lot of time by choosing them one at a time, going to protection and locked. So how do I make sure the locked option is on simultaneously for all the formula laden cell? Well, here lies the trick. I choose the entire sheet, I press Ctrl G, I go to special button, yes, and here I choose the option saying formulas. If you had watched some of our initial videos from section 1, 2 and 3, you would have recollected that Ctrl G is often used to detect and select those cells which contain some speciality. In this case, it must contain formula. Notice it has been graying out some of the cells. These are all the cells which contain formula. So what I'm going to do right now is right click on any one of the portion of the selection directly, go to format cells and make sure it has been locked for protection. Then as we know it, we must go to step 2, which is go to review, go to protect sheet, put a simple password ABC. So if you want to allow all the end users to watch the formula, what's the logic behind it, but not edit and modify, then I'll keep this access privilege on, which says allow all users of this worksheet to select locked as well as unlocked cells. As I press OK, again the same password ABC in this case, OK. And once the protection has been enabled, notice when I try to double click on the formula laden cell, I am not able to do so. If you liked how we explained the logic behind the tricks, why don't you check out our entire library? Use the link in the description below. But I'm able to choose them by using the arrow or through the mouse and see what the formula is inside the formula bar. So this was a simple task, the application of cell security along with Ctrl G formula cells.